What's good, everybody? Hope y'all doing well. In this video, I'm going to be showing y'all how you can make some hard-hitting, futuristic sounding beats. To be a little more specific, some of that newer OPM sound, like newer Playboi Carti leaks that have been coming out. And I'll be showing y'all my whole process from picking out the melody sounds all the way to the finished beat. So with all that being said, let's just jump right into it. I've got a fresh session of FL Studio open, and I'm going to start by going up to my tempo. I'm going to set it to 150 for now. But the first plugin I want to open is Serum. This is definitely the best plugin when it comes to sound design for this, but also the presets too. So the first thing I'm gonna do is probably grab like a synth sound. So I'll go to Synthetics Serum collection and just grab something. All right, I like this, something kind of higher pitched. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with probably like a minor interval. Maybe move this down an octave so it sounds a little better. Maybe drop this an octave. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate that, and I'll put a little switch up here on the second bar. I like that. I'm just going to go ahead and loop that for 8. That's a pretty good basis for what I want so far. I'm just going to keep going through these synths and add another layer to it. I'm just gonna go ahead and probably just drop it on the root note of C sharp right here. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it on this low octave and just turn it down a little bit, and probably turn this other one up so they kind of balance each other out. I'm gonna go ahead and just put down some hi-hats and a basic clap. That one down. 1 every third beat of every measure. Basic standard snare pattern. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little openet. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down some hat rolls. So go to the 1/3 step with a little paintbrush. Damn, that's loud as hell. We'll go ahead and get like a real distorted 808 sound. Something like this. Change this back to line and quantize it. I didn't really speak too much when I was doing these drums, but just to explain it, I just put most of the notes down on the root note of C sharp. And then for this to kind of build a little bit of like a tension resolve, basically you're going to go from the first note in the scale to the 7th note to 1/2 step up from the first note. I think there's a melodic minor or some other scale where this fits better, but that's just how I can explain it for the minor natural scale. Or in other words, you're going to go from root note, go down 2, and go up 1 from the root note. And then repeat this, and then move this second note down 2/2 steps, and then just kind of modify it how you want to. Like here, I switched it up at the end for the last 2 measures. In terms of the number of sounds, that's pretty much all I want to keep. I'm going to go ahead to the pattern here and then split it up. I do want to make one little change melodically, and that is to make another pattern of this. Make a higher octave version of that too. So just do that, move it up an octave. So I went here, clicked make unique, and it made an identical copy of the original one, and then I just moved it up 1 octave. And yeah, I'm just gonna go through and just arrange it real quick. It's a pretty simple beat overall. It's nothing too complicated. A lot of it just came down to sound selection. I mean, you could just tell by looking here that the MIDI's super simple. The most complicated one is the 808, which again is also pretty simple. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it. I might go and throw in some other sounds or sound effects and all that. All right, so I don't know if I'm 100% set on this key. I might transpose it. So a quick way that you can kind of check through which key would sound good without having to go and change every single sound is go to the master track and put a pitch shifter on. I like using the waves one. I think FL Studio also has a default one, which looks like this, but my personal preference is this one. I don't think it really matters. So you just kind of play around with this and figure out which fits it the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop all these up a couple half steps, and I'm gonna go through just to the first 3 serums and the 808 because those are the only ones that really need to be changed. And then go ahead, hit transpose and do -2. I think I'm gonna move it up 1 half step, so the final key will be C minor. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a couple more sounds just so we have some more depth to it, a little more clarity. But I don't want to add too many things because it's already pretty heavy in the soundscape. So the only thing I'm gonna add right now is probably just this bell and maybe like a bass piano, but I don't even think I'm gonna do all that. Yeah, let's see what the bass piano sounds like. Let's go ahead and throw a little bass piano on, see what this sounds like. I think I'm just gonna leave it super simple like this. I want it to be a little bit more subtle, but still fill out some of that low end. And I'm gonna go to my resonance kit and put down a brass one shot. This might be a little too much, but might as well try, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, no, that didn't work. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. This was one of those quicker cook up type of videos, but I appreciate all y'all for watching and all the support y'all been giving me. We on the road to 20K. We're about what, like 900 subscribers or so away. So I think we're on good pace to hit 20K by the end of the year. Hopefully by the end of the month. But yeah, once again, I appreciate all y'all support, and I'll see you on the next video.
Roll up, Tess.